In this video, I will show you how to install Fedora in VirtualBox on a Windows 11 PC. This is a step-by-step guide on installing Fedora Workstation on VirtualBox. The version we will be installing is Fedora 39. Now watch this video till to the end and learn how to install Fedora 39 in a VirtualBox on a Windows PC. Now without further ado, let's get started. Since we're installing Fedora in a VirtualBox, you must have enabled hardware virtualization on your PC or laptop. Now by default, this feature is enabled and allows you to run and test any OS in a virtual environment. If it's not enabled, you need to check the BIOS settings and turn on hardware virtualization. Now once it's enabled, you can verify the status using the Windows Task Manager. Now additionally, if you are a laptop user, make sure to enable the high performance mode. You can enable this by going to the control center and searching for the power plan option. Now create a new plan and select the performance setting. This will ensure that the system runs at higher clock speeds, enhancing the virtual machine experience. It's time to start installing Fedora in a VirtualBox on a Windows 11 PC. Now go ahead, open your favorite browser, head over to this link and download the VirtualBox for your Windows PC or laptop. It's also recommended to download the VirtualBox extension pack that supports USB devices, disk encryption, and more. Then go to the second link and download Fedora ISO. At the time of recording this video, Fedora 39 is the latest version. You can choose the default 64-bit ISO for the Intel or AMD computer. Now once it's done downloading, place them on your computer for easier navigation. Then go ahead and double-click on the VirtualBox and follow the on-screen instructions to install it. Now double-click on the extension pack and install it to add the extra hardware support. Now as you can see, this is the user interface of the VirtualBox. We're going to go ahead and create a virtual machine for Fedora. To do so, click on the new button, name the virtual machine, and this is the folder location where all the files of VM are stored. Then import the Fedora Workstation ISO and click on Next. Allocate the RAM and CPU cores for the Fedora virtual machine. I'm going to use 10 gigs of RAM and 4 CPU cores for faster performance. Make sure the slider stays inside the green color. Then click on Next. Now allocate the storage space of 30 GB or higher. This is the summary of the virtual machine. Click on Finish. Now as you can see, we have created Fedora virtual machine. By selecting it, click on Settings. Choose General, Advanced, and set the shared clipboard as bidirectional. Now this allows clipboard sharing between Windows 11 or the host OS and Fedora. I'm not going to enable the drag and drop and leave it disabled. Then select Display from the sidebar and increase the video memory to the maximum. I'm going to enable 3D acceleration, which allows guest machines to use the host machine GPU to render 3D graphics based on OpenGL. Then I'm going to select Network. You can use the default NAT. And if in case you want this virtual machine to be accessed by another computer within a network, it's better to choose a bridged adapter. That way, Fedora will have its IP address and can be used to connect from a remote computer via SSH. That's it, we have done configuring the virtual machine. It's time to start the VM. To do so, click on the Start button, then click anywhere inside the virtual machine. Keep in mind that when you click inside a virtual machine, the cursor control will be bound to the guest OS. To release, press the right control on your keyboard to get the control of the cursor back to the host OS. Now choose the install option using the arrow keys and press the enter key to boot into the Fedora installer. Go ahead and set the system language, then select installation destination and choose the virtual disk. Now choose the time and date and set your time zone. Then click on Begin Installation. It will take some time, so sit back and relax. Once it is done, choose Finish Installation and shut down the virtual machine. Then head over to the Fedora Virtual Machine settings. Select Storage from the sidebar. Under the IDE controller, click on Fedora. Then click on this DVD icon and choose a Remove Disk from the virtual drive. Now once it's done, turn on the virtual machine. Now follow the on-screen instructions and complete the welcome screen setup by creating a new user. Voila, and Fedora has been successfully installed on the virtual machine. Let me jump into full screen mode. Now, as you can see, it works fine without any issues. It's time to install VirtualBox guest edition tools that will enable 3D acceleration, clipboard sharing, full screen support, and more functionalities. To do so, first open the terminal and run this command to update the packages. Then tap this command to search for kernel headers. Then look for a meta package that comes with the latest kernel and headers. You can install kernel headers for a specific kernel by typing this command. Now once it's done, reboot the virtual machine. Now using the menu bar, choose to insert guest editions. Once it's mounted, open File Manager and you will see a CD icon on the sidebar. Now click on it, copy all the files, and paste them into the Documents directory. Then open the terminal and navigate to the Documents directory. We need to install this file to enable all the extra features of the VirtualBox. To do so, change the permissions to this file by running this command. Then type this command to execute the package. Then type yes to continue. That's it, guest edition support is added to the Fedora virtual machine. Now one last time, it's better to reboot to affect these changes. Now you can see the full screen mode, clipboard sharing work without any issues. GNOME animations and transitions are very fast. This is how you properly install Fedora Linux in a VirtualBox on any Windows PC or laptop. Now if in case you decide to delete the Fedora Linux virtual machine, first turn off the VM, then head over to the main user interface of VirtualBox. From the sidebar, select Fedora Linux and right click on it and choose to remove and delete it. That's pretty much it. What do you guys think about it? If you have any questions, do post them in the comment section below. I will try to help you. Thanks for watching this video. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.